Okay guys, so I have to clear some data out of my phone so that, some videos out of my phone so that I can upload these videos. Whew, this water nice and cold the way I want it because it's hot out here. It's 100 degrees out here. Anyway guys, so I wanted to get on and let you know here's the test results, but I also wanted to tell you why I took the DNA test. I took the DNA test because I was not treated well. My mother did not raise me. I don't even know where to begin, but I took it because the things that she has done to me and that my family has done to me, I couldn't even imagine anyone doing that to somebody. So, my mother she molested me, and I don't know if she touched my sister or not, but my mother was very sexual. And when I decided to tell someone, on my father's side, he hung up in my face, which was my father's brother. He decided to hang up in my face and told me, well, before he hung up in my face, he told me, don't you call here with that bullshit again, and hung up in my face. So that is one of the reasons why I never told anyone that when I was younger, when the molestation started at 7 years old, that I was getting molested, because I was getting molested by my grandfather's nephew. I was 7 years old and he was a grown man. And my heart is racing right now. So I'm sharing this with you guys because I want you to understand why I did the DNA test on my alleged mother. So I did it because I didn't feel loved as a child. I didn't feel wanted by anyone. I literally was just thrown to the side like a piece of trash. I was molested from the time I was 7 all the way up until I was 12, till I got pregnant with my oldest daughter. And I'll go into more details about that. But I am going to get on here and tell my story because I think it's time, and I want my story to be able to help someone else. And I am caring for a mother that abused me mentally, emotionally, and physically because Spirit told me to. And when I'm told by Spirit to do something, I do it. I listen, no matter if I want to do it or not, because it took me a good month before I decided to say, okay, I'm going to go get her. Because I was not going to go get her. She was living with her brother in a little small town away from Omaha, Nebraska. And I would go pick her up like every 2 weeks or so. I would go pick her up every 2 weeks, bring her to the home that I share with an ex, and I will not mention any names because I don't feel like that, certain people deserve, to have their name mentioned in my videos while I'm telling my story. However, it took me about a month before I decided to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to go get her. But by the time I decided to go get her, I get a call from my father stating that she was in a hospital. Mind you, I'm the black sheep of the family. Nobody messes with me, which is fine. So I have been a loner all my life. And when my father called me, I was in the middle of preparing some things for my business that I have. And I dropped everything and I got in my truck because I was already dressed for the day. I got in my truck and I ran right to the hospital. And she had already been in the hospital for almost a week or 2 weeks, I believe. And she her brother and my oldest daughter was up there. Every time I walk into a room, nobody wants to see me. But I'll keep giving you guys more and more pieces of my life because, again, like I said, you know, like I said early in the video, I needed to get that DNA test because you just don't treat nobody like that. Somebody that you gave birth to. But I feel like my story needs to be heard and that it will help someone. And so I am stepping out and believing the higher power is telling me to do this. So that it can help someone. But that's why I did the DNA test. But that's not, everything. And I don't mind people talking crap about me or, about what I'm about to say about people because it's my life, it's my story. I have been talked about since I was a little girl. They used to call me fast. They used to call me fat ass when I was little. I used to be talked about because the way I ate. I used to get my hair pulled, the little bit I had when I was growing up. I used to get punched in the face, And so yeah. Comment down below if you want to know this story and find out why I took the DNA test.